Hello everyone, FIDE Candidates Tournament, one of the biggest, because I think the World Chess Championship match will be bigger. One of the biggest events in the calendar year is here. It starts tomorrow, March 29, 2026. So I decided to create a tier list and predict myself, and then we'll go back after the tournament ends and see how I did. So we have 8 players. Hikaru Nakamura, Fabiana Caruana, Pragnanda, Wei Yi, Yavahir Sindarov, Anish Giri, Matthias Bluebaum, and Andrei Yasipenko. In 2024, during FIDE Candidates played in Toronto, where I managed to visit the playing hall, see all these top players. It was a fun experience. But 2 years later, Gukesh is the world champion. He won the tournament back in 2024. He won the match against Dindaran. And now someone from these players is going to challenge Gukesh. Now, let's start from the very, very low. In for a hard time. Honestly, I don't think anyone will have a hard time unless, let's say, someone will get on a very bad streak, on a tilt streak. For me, Andrei is probably, he didn't have a lot of experience playing in those top events. Yes, he beat Magnus in 2021 and Wei Kanzei, but I don't know, it seemed like he might be, I'll be supporting him, but I think he will have a hard time. But I don't think, I'll put it in uncertain, because I don't know whether how he's going to play, what result he's going to get. Let me know what you think. So, in for a hard time, I don't think anyone will have a hard time. I think this one will be a very even event. Usually, yes, there's 1-2 players who do worse than others. Like in 2024, Firouzja at some point started playing quite bad. Then we obviously had Abasov, who wanted to make a draw in every single game. But these guys, I don't know. They looked very even. Even Matthias, he might surprise us. So I would put Matthias here as well. So those 2 players are not going to be somewhere on top, in my opinion at least. I don't know. We'll do decent. So this is actually quite interesting section. So I left Yavahir. I honestly would put Yavahir here as well. But Yavahir has performed quite well recently. He plays against top players in 960 events, in classical events. He's the winner of World Cup, but again, the experience will matter a lot in this type of event. We'll do decent. That's an interesting one. We'll do decent. I think it will be Anish Giri, and I think it will be Hikaru Nakamura. Again, it's gonna be kind of fun to see Hikaru playing in the World Chess Championship match against Gukesh, and I truly think that if Hikaru wins the candidates, he wins the World Chess Championship match, Magnus might come back. Because Hikaru is someone that they can make a market for potential viewership, and that match is gonna, be through the roofs. Hikaru is well-known player, and obviously Magnus, it's gonna be a good thing to come back. The same kind of thing is with Fabi, because Fabi Magnus had an absolutely insane match in 2018 in London, which ended in Magnus's favor. But again, they had 12, or was it 14 classical games ended in a draw. And then Magnus won on tiebreaks, which was a very close match. So, for me, I think Hikaru is not a favorite, considering he hasn't played a lot of top events recently. And don't get me wrong, I'll still be supporting him, but it's like, I don't think he's going to win the event. Has strong chances. I think Wei Yi and Prague are gonna be up on top there. both having strong chances. So Wei Yi is some type of, let's say, dark horse, while Prague, you know, he's having fantastic events. He might get, he might get a win in this event as well. So I'm not sure. And then Fabiano Caruana. I believe it's time for Fabi to actually get that dub. Because look, in 2024, I mean, he was half a point behind in the end of the standings. And then what happened was, if Fabi would have won against Jan in the last round, he would have fought him in the tiebreaks. I mean, we don't know how, Gukesh would have still probably won or not, we don't know. But Fabi had probably a great chance at that. He could have become a world champion, and then again, suddenly Magnus comes back, because I don't think for Magnus it's interesting to play against someone like Dean or Gukesh, because Gukesh has proved his results in top events, but looking at his recent performances, like what he's doing, hopefully he prepares well, and we have an insanely interesting match. But we don't know. I mean, to me, whoever wins this event, but again, I don't know, imagine someone like Yavahir winning this event and then playing against Gukesh. I mean, that might happen as well. Like, you never know. Those guys can get on the streak. That's why it's so tough to create a tier list. Like, as you might say, I put Hikaru at will do decent, but again, he might win the event as well, and I could have put him up top, but again, I'm not sure how his form will be. He lost to a Wonder in a training match. I'm not sure if, he's gonna be in a good form coming into the Cyprus. So good events. I mean, it's gonna be fantastic 2 weeks of top level chess. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward towards watching the first round tomorrow. As far as pairings go, first round, let's see. So we have Andrei Yesipenko going against Yavahir Sindara with black. Matthias Blubaum going white piece against Wei Yi. Prague is going against Anish with white. And the battle of 2 Americans in the first round. I think when I remember, they played with the same color in Candidates 2024 in Toronto. And guess what happened? I think Hikaru ended up winning that game. So, and he actually surprised him with some Sicilian line, which wasn't played often. Fabi got some advantage, but then kind of collapsed, so it's going to be interesting to see. And you might ask why they play in the first round. So they're going to be playing in the first round and then I believe in the 8th round, just because they don't want to put them in the last round against each other, because then it's a conflict of interest. Because they only not only represent themselves, but they also represent their countries. So, there might be some scandals and so on and so forth. That's why they put in the first round against each other. So let me know if you agree with this tier list. Let me know who do you think is going to win the event. And I'll see you in the recap of round number 1 tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.